Hey guys, welcome back. This is HD, and I'm here for Game 3, the final game between Fraer and Bratok. And there, I did it again, introduce the players before I should have. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the yellow Terran player, and he is tied up this set. And we are about to find out if he can finish it off. It is Empire's Bratok. And over the top left-hand corner, we have the green Protoss player. And once again, doing a second round of introductions for him, it is Fraer. So, we're about to see who wants it more, who's got the more clever play designed, and who can take it down to the house here in the final game of this set to go on to the semifinals to join alongside Bly. Now, using that factory, that proxy factory, and the double barracks back at home, it was so ingenious in a way. You know, it's so unorthodox and not something you expect to see, and it really reminded me of how StarCraft once was in the Wings of Liberty beta. In Wings of Liberty, people used whatever abilities they wanted to, man. We were all over the place, you know. We would drop proxy Thors in your base, we would Thor ship, we would do crazy stuff, and nothing was conventional, nothing was set in stone, because there was no, you know, standard of play. There was no Koreans to model your play after. Well, there was always Koreans, but there wasn't like the top tier level of play to watch. And so, you know, watching these games right now really reminds me of just players inventing things as they go along, being creative, trying out different strategies. It is so cool to watch, man. And I'm really interested to see who is going to take down this final game, and even more interested to see who is going to go all the way to the grand finals for that $500 prize. I don't know, man. We'll just have to find out. It looks like Bratok is going to go for CC first again. And why not, man? It worked already in one of the games, and you know there was no punishment from Fraer. And if it works once, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So just keep doing what you're doing best. And he is going to go for a CC first on the low ground right now. Fraer, back at home, building up a cybernetics core, does not scout. Did he not send out a scouting probe? No way. Oh, this is weird. Usually Protoss scout right after the first pylon is built, and he has not sent out a scouting worker. And now the worker comes out, but I don't think this is for scouting purposes. Wait, maybe it is. Okay, a super delayed scout. And Fraer's not going to be too happy about that because, oh, he just used Energize from the core to fully energize his Nexus, so his Nexus has full energy. That's infinite chrono boost on the core. But anyways, despite that, you know, I'm like so captivated by the Heart of the Swarm abilities. You know, despite that, he didn't scout very early on at all, and he is going to be at a little bit of a deficit in terms of economy. You know, he didn't have the Nexus, he doesn't have the Nexus down at all yet. And, you know, in a way, I wonder if he's going to try to punish, once he scouts out this command center, is he going to try to contour his build to punish the greedy Terran? You know, with so much chrono boost on the Nexus from the mothership core energizing it, it's like unlimited chrono boost for the warp gate research. And oh, he's gonna go for a 4-gate. He is gonna 4-gate, and this 4-gate is gonna hit so much faster than the typical 4-gate in Wings of Liberty due to the mothership core and the energize ability. It gives a target unit or structure max energy, and oh man. Oh my god, you know, most 4-gates hit around 6 minutes. This, I think, is going to hit at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know, we'll have to see, but the attack is beginning, and Bratok, not prepared for this, has to try to build a bunker right now, and the Stalker trying to pick off the SCVs building the bunkers, but it looks like Bratok positioning his Marines wisely in between the Stalker and the bunker, and that bunker is going to come up absolutely critical. But what about the side rocks here? You know, Protoss has a lot of firepower with gateway units, can certainly just bust down these side rocks and go through the left-hand side. Engineering Bay coming down to block the natural, and that Engineering Bay is pretty good because Bratok can now realize, hey, there's no Nexus coming. It's obviously a 4-gate. And he's going to have to build more bunkers, man. One bunker will not be enough. And Fraer comes up here, hits up into the ramp, and the Marine is going to get sniped out so quickly. And something about placing stuff in a power field right now. The game is going crazy. But it looks like Fraer, just too awesome with his Heart of the Swarm 4-gate, is going to break the game. And Bratok in so much trouble. I don't know if he can hold on, man. He's going to have to run the Marines back inside the bunker, and now the second cycle has come. And that is pretty much going to be GG. I think Fraer just kind of sat back for a second and thought to himself, okay, This is Heart of the Swarm, not Wings of Liberty. I gotta start playing using new units, new styles. The only new thing I've tried so far is the Mothership Recall. What can I do? What makes sense? Well, Bratok has CC'd first already once. Maybe he'll CC first again, maybe he won't. But regardless, if I do a 4-gate with max Chrono Boost energy, it will hit so soon and so fast, there's nothing my opponent can do. And I think that was Fraer's thought process. And you know what? It worked. Bratok went for a CC first. He didn't have enough bunkers at the front. And this is pretty much game, guys. I don't know how Terran can win at this point. It's impossible. And there's a GG. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Roxkiss Fraer will go on, along with Blythe, to the semifinals. And, you know, just using Heart of the Storm, thinking about it, sitting back and realizing, well, you know, I only have so much abilities. What can I do? How can I maximize my ability, my potential to win? And all right, last game you went for Proxy Factory, you Bratok, and I was gonna say the other B word, but you know, you went for a Proxy Factory and you went for Warhounds. Well, this time I'm just gonna go for a 4-gate, and it hits much faster than the typical 4-gate. So very nice strategy, and I hope you guys enjoyed the casts. Tomorrow I will have the next round of 8 games. And we'll see what happens there, guys. I'm very excited. I can actually promise you guys the next round of 8 games will be pretty intense. And, you know, I don't want to say too much to spoil it. So just go ahead and stay tuned. I'll see you guys there. This is HD, signing out.